I had like 24, didn't I? Oh,
You had a
yes.
25. So you are, I mean, all of you can consider yourself to be under stealth at the moment, but this thing is heading in your direction.
Quick question: do you add proficiency to initiative?
I
To
don't
initiative?
know.
No. No, you don't.
I'm
Okay.
have cast Shillelagh and Magic Stone, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Of course you have.
Yeah. James, you know a lot about D&D, right?
What's the question?
Can you like prepare a like sneak attack? How do you do
Absolutely.
sneak
So
attack?
you have a prepared action, and you tell the DM what the trigger is that causes your action to be released.
All right. Am I able to peek around the corner to? That would be an action, wouldn't it?
That would be an action, yes.
Well, no, peeking around the corner would just be movement.
That'd be movement. You're looking out the thing. You're still
Well, but to actually look or to actually like do a check if he wants to do that would be perception.
Well,
So it
right,
depends on
but
what you're trying to
just
do.
looking around the corner, you can just look down the street. That you
Yeah.
know.
I think his intention is to look but not be seen, so it requires a bit more effort. I don't know.
Well, that would be a
Yeah,
stealth.
I want to know how much the numbers are and what they have.
Okay.
Like-
Well,
one.
okay. Well, we'll say you can do 5-foot step or something to look around the corner. You're able to see
Alright.
this lone corpse-like creature that's shambling in your direction.
Does it? It's straight at us.
It's kind of moving in a kind of searching pattern, kind of going a little bit to the left, then a little bit to the right, kind of sniffing at the air.
All right. If I say, fuck, is there like a freehand thing? Yeah, there it is. If something crosses this line, I want to prepare like to move up and attack it.
I don't think you can store movement on
Yeah.
a prepared action.
Oh, okay.
I think that's kind of the whole point of.
Yeah.
Like you can
It's
say
just
if
an
it gets
action.
within my range, or or something like that.
Yeah, right. If it gets within my range,
Okay, so if it gets
I'll go hit it.
this square, or this square.
Mhm.
Okay. So we'll go with that. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I guess that will be it for now.
Okay. Let me just do that real quick. Damn you, system. Let me do
Guys,
the
there's a
thing I want
giant
to do.
cow.
I'm sorry, a giant what?
A giant cow.
Out there?
Yeah, it had an axe and everything, man.
We're fighting again. Oh,
Okay.
boy.
Well, he walked by. Something else is there.
So the creature continues to kind of move in a winding direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's still searching. Geth?
Sorry. How far away is this chap?
That's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Okay.
Still the same number.
It really is, but
Really shitty that Dench is right there.
yep.
Because, okay, guess we're not going to do that. I'll squeeze against the wall.
Okay.
I'm going to say I would like to prepare a spell. I'll tell you what the spell is in Whisper.
Okay.
I'm going to prepare a spell, so if it crosses that line, it's gonna trigger it. And I'll tell you what that is right now.
Okay.
And that'll
so
be my turn.
if it crosses the line of like here to here, we're triggering.
No. 15 feet is the farthest it'll go.
Okay, so but what's the line it's crossing? Specifically the ruler we're looking at right now?
Yeah, it's a cone, so it doesn't reach past that. So the wall blocks off most of it, and then from there.
Okay.
There.
Okay,
Okay.
so you got a cone that's okay. So go ahead and whisper that.
Yep, and that'll be my turn.
James, your preference.
So Dench, what are you doing right now?
Apparently you're going first, so like, what am I doing? I'm sitting here because you're going first.
I'm going first. All right.
Because
So are we engaging this thing? I guess I'm gonna pull back here with a held action that if I see anybody else attack anything, I will attack the same thing with a magic stone.
Okay, so if anybody else attacks this thing, you will then throw a magic stone.
That's correct.
Okay. And Dench.
well, I'm gonna screw up your action right here because I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna throw a javelin at it. Meanwhile, shouting, "Hey, ugly!"
I mean, the whole point was probably not to fight this thing, but congratulations.
So, a javelin, I am pretty decently sure. Where's my thing on this?
Hey, my rage check's back.
So you're going to be throwing at disadvantage because this is beyond your regular throw distance. You're 40, regular throw distance is 30.
I will walk forward.
So you're going to walk. Okay. That's still going to be 35.
I will walk forward.
Christ, man.
That's,
Come on.
Okay, so from right here, that is 30.
Yep.
But move your token.
Yep.
And
There we go.
let's see it.
Doesn't matter. I still miss.
Yeah, that whizzes over its head. And I'm assuming that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, I see my turn.
Okay. So,
I have attention now, though.
So Sylv, your ready to action expires. Nothing happens. What's your next plan?
Oh, I'm probably gonna just run up to this corpse and slash at it. Hang on, is it within my movement? What? I'm a rogue. Slashing is what I do.
You were one more back, so you'd have to 5.
Yeah.
So you could make
35.
you could make it to 30. Yeah.
He has 35 movement speed, doesn't he? He's elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
35.
So you can get to it.
I would
And
rather
because-
do it at an angle that doesn't obstruct anyone else's vision. So over here, and then I'm gonna attack the corpse.
Sneak
Did-
attack.
Would it see me moving up
Um,
towards it, or is that something you have to perception check for?
Got to perception it because you're actively moving in its sight line and you're actually moving.
Even then, you still get perception.
Why
attack,
I was
attack,
gonna say,
attack, yeah.
why would you assume
Okay.
it couldn't see you? That's what I'm curious about.
Well, he would
Well-
still get the sneak attack, but it wouldn't be a surprise round.
Right.
Yeah.
I think if your stealth was below its passive perception, it would have automatically spotted you. But you had a really high stealth roll, so
Yeah,
yeah,
my
you
stealth
can
is
you can
25.
get a sneak attack on it. A 10 misses though.
Why this?
Desu.
I think because he's coming out of stealth with that first attack, he's a rogue, right? So he would have
Yes.
advantage.
Yeah.
So I think that 20 would hit.
Oh, that's a good point.
Check the book.
If you were giving him, well, it all depends on how you're rolling on what his stealth, could he still have his stealth advantage that far from the corner?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, how you
Yeah,
sneak up
let
on
me
the unless
let me look this up real quick. Just see how we want to do that, because
You
that is
know Metal Gear Solid? But pretend I got into a cardboard box and started crawling up to it.
if you're prone, you move at half speed.
Yep.
No, not that technical. Maybe I'm just a walking cardboard box.
All right, listen,
Maybe-
You're not pulling some snake shit here, all
I
right?
barely suspend my belief, when Naked Snake does it. There's no way some level 2 scrub is gonna pull that shit off.
Wow.
let's see.
1:09 in the morning.
Yeah, we'll see what we want to do in just a second. It's actually a really hard question. Technically, it did fail its perception, so it didn't see you get up on it. But the question is, does it? Would you get?
Right. So if his stealth is higher than the other's perception, he would get that sneak attack round because he has advantage on his first attack, and that's the only reason why it's a sneak attack. Otherwise, he needs an ally next to it.
Yeah, we'd say so. You would get advantage because you would get sneak attack. Yeah. So you do get to roll for both.
Yeah, so my first roll is a 20.
Yep.
I want to see if I kills him first. So that's an 8 for short
That's an
sword
8 for short sword
1.
one.
Second one is
Plus 8, so
that's
that's
not
16
bad.
damage. You don't kill
Yeah,
it,
is that
but
rolling advantage?
you don't kill it, but you do a lot of damage.
I can roll a 1d6 additionally as sneak attack.
Okay. You don't kill it, but you do a lot of damage.
Oh, okay. That's it then.
As you rush up and as you hit it, this thing lets out an extraordinarily loud screech, and you guys start to feel the thumping again.
Oh boy.
And then as this thing looks at you, it reaches out with a claw to slash across your face. For 17.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh, is that the hit?
That's to hit.
That's the hit.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Okay. So you take 5 damage.
5 damage.
And
Lucky dog.
You're an elf, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're a really lucky bastard. Geth, it is your turn.
Oh, you trying to put me to sleep?
All right. 5, 10,
Paralysis.
20,
Yep.
25, 30. So about the time I get out to here, I hear this roar, or I hear him scream. I hear that roar. I turn and say, "Get out of the alley." I'm gonna dash. Why not? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Call that a turn.
Okay. James.
All right. See, everybody's coming out of the alleyway. Just popping next to my buddy here, and I'll throw that stone at
Okay.
the big bag.
That's a miss.
That's probably miss. And that's my turn.
Dench.
Crap, it's hammer time.
Okay, go for it.
Go. Run and crush. That's 15.
That's a hit.
That's 12 points of damage.
So you strike it and slam it into the ground, as you have gotten so proficient in doing. It bounces, but doesn't get back to its feet.
It bounces, damn.
It bounces. That was an overkill by 10 points. It bounces. Okay. You guys are still in combat time. Sylv.
Isn't there a bad guy around here I'm not seeing?
Yeah, he's down the way.
The thing's still going thump, thump, thump.
It
right?
is still going thump, thump, thump.
Is getting closer.
It is absolutely getting closer. No perception check required for that one.
I'm gonna say to the party, do we run, do we fight, or do we hide?
Where can we run?
Well,
That is a
you could-
legitimate statement.
Well, hide or fight? Which one is it?
Fight or flight? Yeah, right. I'm gonna hack my maul and stare down the rest of this alleyway. There's not much else we can do here.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna cunning action to hide
Okay, so you're
in
just gonna hide.
preparation. Yeah, in preparation for the next
Okay.
fight. Like hide somewhere here or something.
Okay. And as you do, you folks hear an absolutely bloody roar as
Oh,
that
God.
thing appears. However, it is not flesh and blood. This thing is absolutely made of bone, a little bit of sinew, some cloth, and a remarkably large axe.
As strange as this sounds, I'm kind of glad to hear that description. All right. A little less nervous about being 10 feet away.
Okay, if you say so.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Holy damn. Please do that. Thank you. Okay, so that's going to be doing that. Geth, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to back up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I would like to ready an action. If this thing comes within 15 feet of me, I'm going to ready a chill touch to hit him with. And call that a turn.
Cool. James.
All right. So this is a big bony thing, huge axe. He's coming towards me, so I probably don't have to rush towards him very much, do I? Yeah, he's within
Probably
range.
not.
We're gonna throw a stone.
Okay.
Wait, no. I was gonna do something different. I was
Okay.
gonna do something hopefully that's useful to my party. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, and he needs to take a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, let's see. Okay, on what am I trying to beat?
I think you
You
beat it.
beat it.
Okay. So,
Nothing happens. I
nothing
waste my
happens.
turn. I look very crestfallen and dejected.
That's not a waste.
at least, I mean, you tried. Okay. Geth. Or not Geth, Dinch.
Dench.
Oh, I'm gonna not have a good day, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's rage and go and start whacking.
Okay. So, you're going to rush up. Okay.
Yep. I am
Okay.
in rage. And I'm gonna whack. That's an 8.
So you take this gigantic hammer that has done you so well, and you try your hardest to swing for the fences, and your hammer's head goes directly between its ribs, and you spin around for a second and look silly.
Yay! I'm gonna
Okay.
die.
So, once more, the great beast bellows.
Can I bellow back?
You can, but when it's swinging a great axe at your face, you're probably not going to want to.
That's 23. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Let's see that damage. Whoa.
But you are raging, so you take half of that.
That's still 10. Ow.
Nine.
Nine.
Not
If you
10,
roll
nine.
Nine.
Okay.
So it's not.
Ow.
It's not quite all that bad. That being said,
I can only take
Second attack? Question mark.
2 more though.
I don't think it does. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
No, Minotaurs don't get second attack.
That's
No
not a
shit.
Minotaur. No second
Undead or otherwise.
Well, that's not up to you. That's up to the person that put it in this world.
However,
Okay, nine.
scrabbling around the corner is that.
Ooh. Is that a shovel?
It is a shovel.
I like this guy.
Mm-hmm. So this thing is going to be added to the rota, but it does not immediately get a chance to attack, because that would
Rip.
be not very nice to someone who would be otherwise probably not be having a very nice day.
We just lost Psycho.
Yep.
I need to move him real quick
Oh.
so I can add his turn.
Wait a second, he moved past me?
No, I had to move him because the right click to add him to thing doesn't work when he's so high up on the map.
Yep.
Okay, so it gets a 10. Which puts it immediately before James.
Pelt this fucker with rocks.
Okay, now we do have to... Let's give Psycho a second. And we'll stop at the end of this combat. Which, with the rate you guys are going, is going to take us 10 minutes. Or less. Because you seem to kill things really fast.
It's either we kill it really fast or we spin like half the time.
I mean, to be fair, the ghoul that showed up, because you can really good stealth rolls, you killed it before it had a chance to do anything. I mean, it dealt a little bit of damage to Psycho, but...
Ghoul.
But he was an elf, so it doesn't do bad things to him.
Yep.
Didn't realize that elves couldn't be affected by paralysis.
Specific thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no
You
shit.
couldn't be affected by that style.
Yeah,
Process.
any elf or
Wow.
undead is not affected by that attack. Is not affected by the secondary effect of that attack.
Neat.
It's kind of like how specific races are. Dwarves are like they're specific.
All right. Well, that's the inverse of this. That's I get what you're trying to say, though. There's
Yeah.
specific stuff.
Yep. Okay, we'll give Psycho a minute or so later, and then I will just put him... We'll start moving his turn down the rota for a little bit.
Say he fainted. Didn't know what to do with himself.
Well, it's been affected by that paralysis after all.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, they're dead.
I mean...
No, I'm currently watching a game right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you, Seth, be
This is a different
very
story.
glad you stepped in front of that thing.
Be very glad. Yeah, because that thing charge. And guess who's down the hall?
Yes. I'm sitting here going, yeah, I get to use Adric's trick against him. Nope. There is
No.
an orc right
One-
here.
Want to know why? Because I'm a DM and I know exactly what the hell you're gonna do.
See, I'm not familiar with what that thing can do, but I am familiar with the fact it's undead, and Chill Touch has a neat little secondary effect when
Yes,
you
it
hit an
does.
undead thing.
It
Yeah.
absolutely does.
You want to know
Yeah.
something? I
What?
used that exact same trick 3 times last week. I got to impale the same guy 3 different times.
Ooh.
I'll be 100% honest. I'm amazed that nobody actually died in that last encounter. That was a
Well, we didn't die because frickin' they kept dropping rocks on top of each other and killing themselves.
that is also absolutely true.
And one of them stepped to the rock gut circle. They just did a bunch of stupid shit.
Well, to be fair, kobolds have intelligence of 8.
Yeah, they're not smart.
Reed's horse has an intelligence of 8.
I thought it was 6 in hockey's game.
I have to double check. I think it's higher than that because it's summoned, but I have to check now.
Yeah,
No,
because
I
it's
think
summoned
what
and-
it says is that it summons a creature of whatever shape you want, and if it has an intelligence of less than
No,
6,
you're right.
it
No, you're
bumps it
right.
up
It's
to
6. It's 6. So they are mildly more intelligent than a horse.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Well, to be fair, it's a super spooky ghost space horse. So
Yeah.
Okay, it's a space horse.
Anyway,
Psycho,
welcome
welcome
back.
back.
Yep. my thing sort of died.
It happens. Don't worry. The rest of you will start dying soon, too.
Oh
yep.
wow, that's a bit rude.
Well, it's your turn. The gigantic bony minotaur dealt some damage to a Dench, and a new challenger has approached. It may or may not be carrying a
a
shovel.
naked guy.
Yep.
A naked guy with a shovel.
A
Nice.
naked
Yeah.
guy with a shovel.
Well, I'm gonna go with the process of like kill the weaklings first.
Okay,
Um,
so
has anyone done?
You're
Has
gonna go and
anyone
kill
done
Jeff,
any
huh?
damage?
Nope.
the
No, not
minotaur has
he.
done damage
Has-
to Dench. Would you like to attack Dench?
Please don't kill Dent.
Because right now he is the second person to have taken damage. You're the first one, so you could commit harikiri.
I mean, currently, I'm the only person. I am like the only person right now that's saving you from dying. I will tell you that right now.
I'm gonna kill the little dude first then,
Okay.
so we can focus on the big guy.
Yep. Okay, go for it.
Did any of them spot me? Take it.
Oh,
Probably a no.
good point.
Well, you have it. You have advantage because you've got a guy. You got ally within 5 feet of it. So you
That's
already
not
got-
advantage, no.
Yeah,
That's
he's
a
not.
sneak attack
Yeah,
thing.
he's not flanked is the thing, so he doesn't get a flanking bonus.
No, I thought the whole rogue thing was when you have advantage from stealth or you have a teammate within 5 feet of your target. I thought that was the whole.
That's
shit.
just
Yeah,
for sneak attack. It
that's
doesn't give
only
advantage.
the sneak attack damage. The
Yeah.
1d6.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ain't that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
He was wondering if he had advantage still from his stealth. And I
No,
would say
he's got a point. The rule thing says you don't need advantage to get sneak attack damage if another enemy of the target's within 5
right.
feet of
But
it.
he was wondering if he would get advantage for still being invisible, I believe.
He's
Yeah.
invisible. He's just stealth.
I mean, it
But
wouldn't
he
matter in this
attacks, so
case,
he's not in stealth right now.
and it doesn't notice you yet. At least the that thing doesn't. Neither does the skeleton.
Oh yes. So I got an advantage on the first attack.
Yep.
Then. Gonna do that then. Do the usual 1-2 smackaroo. Oh, that's a crit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Assuming that's also hit.
That is also hit.
Is it dead?
Nope.
I'll apply the extra 1d6 damage.
You have remarkable hope for a single hit you have done. Okay. No, it is not dead.
Fuck. Now he's giving us the big tough guys.
Well, yes, because you've been killing all the small ones.
Yep. Horde tack doesn't work, so he's going to send one big ball of meat.
Okay. So Geth.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving back, and while I do that, I see that pale naked man with a shovel. I'm gonna give him a hug.
You're going to touch up his nutty bits, huh?
So that he just kind of waves his shovel and batter ups it back into a wall.
Yeah, sure, I'm alright with that. Your turn.
Okay. So pale naked guy with a shovel is moderately upset that he just got attacked. We're gonna assume it's a he because the other options would be a little bit horrifying. However, it also smells blood, so it's going to be attacking Dench.
But he smells it on him, too.
Yours is more recent. It misses though.
Is
that's
that a
D2.
-3?
That's a D2.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
what the hell?
It's a
Fix
D2
that.
minus
Yeah,
apparently.
you fucked that up.
Okay, we
Try
still
again.
doesn't hit.
All right, that doesn't hit.
Okay, so it misses. James.
Yes, I'm going to move forward, throw a stone.
Okay, who's throwing the stone at?
Who did he hit with his short swords?
That would be the creature with the shovel.
Pale
Okay,
naked
that's
man
what
with a shovel.
that's what I'm throwing the stone at.
Okay. Miss.
Doesn't matter.
Nope, that's a miss.
Right over its head. Dench, Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, shit. Why?
Because you thought it'd be a good idea to, smack his bum.
22.
Nice.
Okay, you succeed. Your turn.
All right, now I'm going to swing my maul again.
At who?
At Minotaur, because the little guy doesn't deserve my attention.
You can keep telling
22.
yourself that. That is a hit.
All right, so that is 12 damage because of +2 from rage.
Okay, you're going to make me actually start keeping track of his health now.
Yep.
+5 Constitution, +5 Dexterity, +4 Strength. Christ, man, I wish I had half your rolls.
Okay. Anything else?
Jesus, that's...
I'm gonna growl at this thing.
Lovely.
There.
So it growls back as it swings its axe again at your face. Wow.
That's a 1.
How many ones have I rolled today? Jesus.
So
At
far,
least 3 or 4.
4. I think we've all rolled a fair amount of 1s today.
And it deals 17 damage to itself.
Oh,
Get fucked.
you didn't do that.
I totally did. Shut up.
Sylph,
Here's your
Constitution
growl.
saving throw.
I think the ghoul smells bad. Psycho?
Do we lose him again?
Sylph.
Psycho.
Oi,
No.
Psycho.
No. Oh,
You gonna-
shit. Am I back yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
Psycho need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, boy. Did I get smacked by the ghoul?
Nope.
No. He just smells really bad.
It just smells really bad.
Hmm.
Oh, boy.
You are poisoned until the start of your next turn.
Oh.
Which means disadvantage
So,
on
do I
your
take an
attacks.
enchantment?
Yeah, poisoned is very fun. It's not an enchantment. It's just
Yep,
an.
you have disadvantage on attack rolls and all ability checks until the
Oh,
next turn of
shit.
yours.
Yeah.
Really checks and saves, right?
Nope, just checks.
Okay.
Yep, it doesn't screw him on his next Constitution save. Which I think is the point.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Okay. What's the plan?
Stabby, stabby.
Well, keep in mind, he doesn't have advantage anymore, so he's not going to get sneak attack anymore.
He still gets sneak attack because it hasn't acted this turn. Wait, that's actually an assassin, right?
No, he'll get the sneak attack damage because he has an ally within 5
That-
feet.
Yeah,
of
but
the
that
target.
cancels out with a disadvantage. So
No,
he has
that's applies to damage, not to attack roll. So he would
It's
attack with a
not-
disadvantage, but
Oh,
still
no,
get
I
the
see.
sneak attack
Okay, I see what you're
damage
saying.
if he hits.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it says instead, if you do not have advantage, but you have enemy of your enemy, then you can still apply the damage if you hit.
All right,
Yeah.
good point.
So what you gonna do, Psycho?
What you gonna do?
Stabby, stabby.
No,
Fucking
and
stabby
you
smelly.
don't have disadvantage on
Go
the
ahead and
attack
roll.
roll. He has disadvantage on the attack roll. He doesn't get it.
You
That's-
don't need advantage on the attack roll.
It
from another
actually
enemy.
specifically says, and you do not
Oh,
have
and you
disadvantage on the attack roll. It says he doesn't get it if he has disadvantage on his attack.
You're right.
So yeah, he does not get sneak attack this time.
Oh.
Do
Oh, damn,
you
that
hit,
hit.
though?
Second one hits.
16.
Yeah, first
16
one
hit?
misses, second one hits.
Alright.
So what's the damage on the second?
6.
Less than the first one.
Still max damage on that.
So, I
one.
mean, it's bleeding this really noxious, black, really oozy blood.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Stinky.
There's a fair amount of it. It's still up. Geth.
we're gonna fire bolt the naked ground with a shovel. 14 hit.
Okay, 14 hits. So it is moderately on fire on its hair.
Yay. 5, 10, 15.
Run
20,
away!
30. Yeah, so I'm good to go.
Have
Okay. Dench,
No.
it is once again your time to have some fun.
I.
Because you're there.
You should attack his buddy.
He's not going to attack the Minotaur. That's probably not going to happen.
You should.
God
though.
damn it,
You
really?
definitely should.
You don't have suggestion anymore. Saf, I'm sorry.
Just
I can't.
oh my god, my rolls. I can't hit anything.
Mm.
Okay, James, your turn.
I just realized. Okay, go ahead. Nothing.
All right, I'm gonna throw that stone at the gray guy as I'm closing.
Okay. That hits. Okay.
Oh.
He is swaying, but still up.
I'm going to close the remaining distance, and as a bonus action, convert myself into a brown bear.
Nice. Okay. Good thing I totally still have that up.
I need to tell you guys about bear cannon once this is done.
Okay, so you're a brown bear. Dench, Constitution saving throw.
Yay. Constitution. 21.
You pass. Amazing.
Of course I do. I'm raging. I can't smell right now.
Apparently that's the case, yeah.
Yep. Let's go back to whacking this undead minotaur. That's a 14.
I think that was a hit. Let me double check. Yep, that's a hit.
All right. That is 13 instead of 11.
Man. Okay. It's
Yep,
still
nothing
standing.
else?
It's still angry at you.
Yep. Gladly. Nothing else can do. So. It's your turn.
So yeah, these things are like there's a brown bear that just suddenly showed up, but you're still hitting it. Like you're the one that's actually done damage to it.
Yep.
There we go.
That hits. That hits.
10 damage.
10 damage.
That would outright kill me if I was not raging.
I imagine that it would. Yeah.
That is 10.
That is a
Ow.
fair amount of damage.
Yeah, it is.
Sylv,
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Not again.
Yep.
Goddamn stinky.
You save. You're no longer poisoned.
I didn't take damage from being poisoned, right?
Nope.
No.
Just disadvantage in your attack rolls.
Okay.
But not
Okay.
anymore.
What a pain in the ass.
Now you get sneak attack again.
Yeah, fucking try to finish this guy off
Shouldn't be too hard.
before he stings up the whole city.
That is a
No.
miss.
Okay, at least the second one hits.
Second one hits. And
Yeah,
you
considering-
take it down.
Oh, I was about to apply sneak attack, but didn't need it.
And it's not letting me kill him, so I'm gonna have to deal with that.
James,
Look, would you
I can-
die, please?
I
There we
can-
go.
cunning its action to hide, right?
You've
Cunning
used
action
your
to
second
hide.
attack, so that took up your bonus action.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, okay, that's it then.
Okay.
But otherwise, yes, cunning action, bonus action, cunning action, hide is a valid move.
All right.
Geth,
Well, yeah,
your
that's
go.
it from my turn.
So in this alleyway here, are there bricks, anything like that lying around?
I mean, there's some trash cans, a couple doors nearby that are all locked. So there's definitely things.
All right, let me double check the distance on this. All right.
I am mildly curious.
All right. Would you say there's a trash can within 30 feet of me? Or sorry, 150 feet of. Okay, yeah. So wherever the nearest brick is, that's a straight line to the Minotaur. Would you say that's possible? Something between 1 and 5 pounds?
I'd say you'd have to do a perception check. Because you're going to have to spot it yourself. You can't just guess.
All right.
I'm assuming that whatever you're trying to do requires you to actually spot something.
Yeah. As long as I'm not carrying it. Yeah. Perception. 15?
I mean, you reasonably were able to find like a bag of trash. It's going to weigh a fair bit.
All right. Do I still have an action?
Probably not on this one because you were specifically looking for something.
All right. That's turn then.
But now you know what to do for next turn.
Yeah. Well, if there is a next turn.
If there is next turn. James.
I am now in bear form, so I'm going to try and bite and claw the Minotaur.
Okay. That's a hit. And so was that. And 13 damage. Nice. He seems mildly peeved.
That's my turn.
Just mildly peeved. Oh no.
Well, you're not going to get a skeleton bloodied. Dench.
Back
Get
to
him
weapon.
scratched.
Small. Let's attack. Chunk. That's a 19.
That's a hit.
That is 13 damage.
And the bones clatter to the ground.
Ah.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
Oh, good job, guys.
It's more dead than it was before.
It better be. I will continue to whack it for the next 6 seconds before.
Can we
closing down on
freeze
that
time
rage.
here and pick it up when we come back?
Yeah. You guys gain another 1,100 experience.
1100.
Well, it's divided by 4. So what is that? 425 each? Can I math this late at night?
It's less than 425. It's like
Sorry, 275 each. I can't math this late at night.
no, it'd be
It's
375.
270 or something.
275
Are you sure?
for 4
Yes.
of us.
It's got to be at
270
least
something.
300 because it's over 1,000. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 4 of us.
There's 4 of
Forgive
you
me.
this
Yeah.
time.
Come on. So 275 each.
He actually
How much
helped this
XP
time.
do we have? How much XP should we have?
Hey, I have 901 experience points.
Is that enough to level
I
up?
have.
Yes, it is.
I think we should all be 1108.
Well,
Except
I didn't
for-
get experience because
Yeah,
the
you
last-
ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ran away. It doesn't matter.
That makes you guys level 3 for next attempt.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
There
Would
is
the
there's,
others be
there's
level 3 as
no
well?
reasonable reason you guys should have survived that.
Yeah, there is. It's called
What, the Minotaur?
Dinge is a tank.
James, you want to go to Kobold Fight Club and look at the experience spread on a Ghast, a Ghoul, and a Minute?
The only
Naturally, the
the
Ghoul
only-
came separately, which is one of the reasons,
Yeah.
but...
Yep.
well, think about it this way: you presented them at like one at a time. Effectively, I would have died twice there if not for me being in rage.
Yep, you did get lucky there.
I'm still about to die. He hurt himself. He did 17 points of damage
It is
to
also
himself.
true.
Like, outside of that, I would have still needed to hit him twice in order to actually kill him. Which means that he could probably get in a second round of attacks on me.
Also true. Actually,
yay,
the
level-
Ghast wouldn't have helped the Ghoul too much.
Mm.
And I also
yeah,
shouldn't
so
have kept
level
making
3.
you do saving throws because apparently Stench only works once.
Now I'm glad that the combat's over, but I don't remember. Do gas and ghouls have resistance to normal damage?
No.
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 They have resistance against poisoning effects.
They have resistance against necrotic damage for the Ghast, and the Ghoul gets immunity to poison.
Mm.
But so the only necrotic effect would have been the
Spooky
the
Touch.
chilling touch, but that didn't land.
Nope, he batted that away.
Yep.
All right, guys, I have to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
real tired.
It has been
Good
a
night.
long one.
But
So quick question, Nye.
Mm-hmm.
How open are you on Unearthed Arcana stuff for barbarians?
I'd have to look at it.
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, you have no idea how hard I've been stacking the odds against you guys, and you continue to win. So I need to have some way to give you a challenge.
yeah, no, between the ability for Saf to just soak up damage and
Yep.
for a Psycho to just spit out gross numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, Psycho has really big numbers. James can off tank because
magic.
he has.
Well, he's got Magic Stone, which he can consistently do more damage at range than the wizard can.
Yep.
As of now.
And also James can act as an off tank with a blade of armor. So.
And he can
off
turn
tank,
into a bear.
and plus
He
he
also-
changes into
he
animals,
turns
which gives
into a
him
bear.
temporary HP.
And that's what I mean. He has a blade of armor.
Yeah.
So he's got that plus double attack.
Mhm.
You shrug off
for
damage.
bears.
Psycho gets double attack with additional damage. Geth just pings them from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't get double attack. He's attacking twice.
Well, yeah,
But
but what I mean
you
is
know
he
what
has
it
2
means.
attacks per turn plus
Mhm.
additional damage if he lands.
True.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm consistently hitting for like 12 damage with a maul.
And let's also not forget that I keep on rolling. Like, I have
Yep.
80% of my rolls are below 10. So I don't hit you guys.
I think Bench would have been really close to dying if you actually hit with
He
the
should
Minotaur.
have. He should have been.
That sucks.
But yeah, that was fun.
Wow. Yeah, that's a thing.
22, baby.
I'm seeing that.
22
I'm seeing
max
that
health.
dench. That's a thing.
Yeah. Oh, Dench. What Dench do?
I'm looking at his character sheet.
My character sheet.
There are some things.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Dench, could you knock off your numbers? Just tell me what you've got.
What do you mean knock off my numbers?
He wants to know your stats.
Just
to know
list
your
them
roll-
because
your
you've got
spread.
+5 to strength, +4 to dex,
Yeah.
+5 to
I
constitution.
don't have +5 to strength. It's proficiency bonuses. So
Okay.
numbers are 18, 17, 16, 9, 13, 14.
Fucking Christ! All right,
I rolled amazingly.
and that's you roll 46. What is it? 7 times, 6
46
times,
drop lowest 6 times.
and you didn't re-roll anything.
I re-rolled once when my rolls were complete shit. I had like a sum total of 68, I think.
What's the fun in that, though? I mean, what's the
The-
fun in not having any weaknesses, though? That's what I
I do
want
have
to
a
know.
weakness. I do have a weakness. I'm
What's your
fucking
weakness?
dumb.
He's got
Oh
intelligence.
no! Hey, how many monsters do intelligence saves again?
There's probably some big ones that you'll probably run into at some point or other.
Yeah.
There's a handful. Yeah,
Plus, casters can just fuck with your head.
Yep.
maybe. Yeah.
Like you guys,
Okay.
you guys are lucky that kobold mage didn't try to charm person.
Oh yeah, I would have lost. I would have lost that.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
have charm person.
It had charm person, yes. And it's also a level 3 caster, so it could have charmed 2 of you simultaneously.
Mhm.
And
Which
since
would've- Oh, no.
and since Geth wasn't there,
That's half the party.
no, that's 2/3 the party. Geth was still
Yeah,
5 turns away.
You could have just chopped that
No.
dent or
I'm
any one of
reading-
them.
Yep.
I'm reading something right now that I don't think I will be able to do at all from Unearthed Arcana stuff for Barbarian. I'm just looking at some stuff. One of them is called Rage Beyond Death. It's for the Path of the Zealot.
So you're a raider from Borderlands.
Here's the thing. So while raging, having 0 hit points doesn't knock you unconscious. You still must make death saving throws, and you suffer the normal effects of taking damage while at 0 hit points. However, if you would die to failing death saving throws, you don't die until your rage ends.
That's grossly over. That's
Exactly.
So what you're saying
I'm
is,
not-
that's
what
that's
you're
not
saying
even
is
fun.
you're the psycho from Borderlands.
Yep,
No, you're,
basically.
you're pulling a Kirito from Sword Art Online and fucking with the rules is what you're doing.
It's a joke, though. I'm not taking that. That's
God,
stupid.
you're not?
No,
I mean, it's
here's
stupid,
the
but
thing. It's an Unearthed Arcana thing. So I would have to do that under Mize letting me do it, and I still don't want to do that because I don't like the idea. I don't think of Dench as being a zealot. He doesn't serve a god. Sure, he has a god he worships, but he doesn't serve him.
all right.
Yeah. You guys, yeah. And you better be really glad you didn't step in those damn maggots.
Yeah, I'm glad I did.
Did you go look them up?
Nope. I know what to do though.
So yeah. So for those who don't
It
know,
sounded like they burrowed into the Cobalt's foot
yes.
and kind of ate him
So
from the
it's a
inside.
swarm. It can move. It only has 5 feet of movement, so it's slow.
Mhm.
But it's a swarm. Its attack is a +0. It has a 0 foot reach, and so it can only attack if you're in it. But on hit, the target's infested by 1d4 rot grubs. At the start of
Alright.
each of the target's turns, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage per rot grub infesting it.
I could see
You
that
can
being
apply
problematic.
fire to the bite wound for the end of the target's next turn to deal 1 damage to the target and kill them. Otherwise, they get too deep. And if a target infested by rock grubs ends its turn with 0 hit points, it dies as they burn into its heart.
Yay.
Oh boy, that sounds like a fun thing.
Yep. And
Luckily, if that did hit me, there's fire behind me.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the point. But yeah, those were completely random effects that I was throwing at you. I had no idea what was going to be thrown. The fact that James did not want the remainder of that bag. So, to let you know what got left behind,
Yeah, sure.
let's see. An acid flask that would have dealt 2d6 damage.
All right.
Fair enough.
A basket of centipedes that
Oh,
would have
boy.
released a for a 5-foot square space, a swarm of insects with 11 hit points emerges. At the end of each of its turns, there's a 50% chance that disperses. Let's Let's see. I'd have to go look up to see exactly how not fun that is. I don't know what that's under. Let's see.
Ballistic.
Scorpion on a stick. Melee attack. On hit, 1 piercing damage. The target must make a DC 9 Constitution saving throw. Taking 1d8 poison damage on a fail save, or half as much on a successful one. Skunk in a cage. You release a skunk.
Yeah.
It
Didn't you show that to us last week or a
has
couple weeks
a
ago?
couple weeks ago. It has a walking speed of 20 feet, AC 10, what hit point, and no effective attacks. It rolls initiative and, on its turn, uses action to spray musk at a random creature within 5 feet. Target must make a DC 9 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target retches and can't take actions for 1 minute, for 10 turns. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn, and the effect on itself and on a success. A creature that doesn't need to breathe or is immune to poison automatically succeeds, and once it's sprayed its musk, it can't do so again until it finishes a short or long rest. And lastly, Wasp Nest in a Bag. A swarm of insects, wasps, with 11 hit points emerges. What? I need to look up, like, insect swarm to figure out what the hell these things do. I can't... I don't know what this is under. Swarm of insect wasp.
Do we really need an extreme tank?
Probably.
I don't see why not. I mean, if you weren't as beefy as you were, you guys probably wouldn't have survived the bridge encounter.
Yeah, but that was me without rage. That was just me being me. Speaking of which, time for HP rolls.
Yeah,
By the way, I
don't
have
think
30
he was.
HP.
Yeah, he wasn't raging during that time.
I didn't have any of my rage stacks left.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I'm saying if you didn't have as much constitution, you probably would have been fucked.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about for
Oh, abilities? Okay.
my primal path. By the way, I have 43 HP right now.
Nice.
Level 3, and I think I'm trumping half of our squad from hockey's games right now.
Hang on.
I mean,
How
that
many
might
health
be
do you
true.
have?
I currently
40?
have 43 hit points as a maximum.
What the fuck?
Okay, swarm of insects.
Hey, hang on, what?
You didn't.
How do you have that much?
You didn't. Wait. You didn't roll for your starting health, did you? You don't do that. You don't roll for your first health.
Yeah, you do maximum.
Let's see. So a swarm.
No, you don't do max. Yeah, it's whatever it says. Is it maximum?
It's maximum. It's
Yeah.
12
Whatever.
So a
plus.
swarm of centipedes.
Yeah.
If you're reduced to 0 hit points by the swarm, you're stable but poisoned for 1 hour even after getting your hit points, and paralyzed while poisoned. And
Wait. So the most hit points you could have if you got 12s. So you got the first 12. You rolled.
You get 12 plus Constitution modifier.
Yeah. No, the most health you could have at level 3 is 45. You're telling me you got 43?
I have 43. I rolled a 12 on my dice when I first rolled my HP for 2.
Nice.
So I got 15, so I was at max HP. Now I'm 2 minus from max HP right now.
Nice.
I am a tank.
Oh, and
I
those
can't-
those swarms
Mhm.
deal 44 damage on hit.
Ooh. Ooh.
For D4 or 44?
4d4.
Okay.
Yeah,
You startled me. I thought you said the number after 43. I was like,
no.
Jesus.
They average 10. But
Are we restricted to our god after we choose them in the beginning, or can we change our worship?
Nope, you just gave me a god to add to the pantheon. That's all you did.
Okay. I'm thinking of changing mine. Because I have an idea.
I would be careful about worshiping a god in this city.
Yeah, I know. I mean, sure, I would love to go Path of the Zealot and just not die. But I'm not talking about that. It's a different...
I don't know. Being a Path of the Zealot in this city is the path of being struck by a lightning bolt.
What if I'm calling those lightning bolts down?
Lightning
then
bolt.
one
Lightning
of
Still
bolt.
hurts.
then
you.
a different storm god will hit you with it.
Oh, something I'm curious about is how far has humankind come with technology and whatnot? Because we were in a very nice hotel that had running water, maybe magic, maybe technology,
And jazz.
was- jazz music.
Well, I didn't say there was jazz music. That was just the music you guys got to listen to.
Was there electricity?
No.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, so
I mean,
not
keep in mind when you're talking about running water, the Romans had running water.
Yeah.
not up a several
Yes, they
story building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they did have plumbing. Yeah.
It
They
is-
had amazing
Yeah,
plumbing.
and it's not
Yeah.
really hard to move water like that. That's
all,
pretty simple.
physics based.
Yeah, have you seen
And
how they
remember,
move
they
water in
also
Avatar?
that thing was also sitting on next to a river.
Mhm.
So moving that water is not all that hard. I mean,
Like, don't forget, man. There was like there's a reason why they called the time
Anyway,
after
thanks for that, guys.
Western
I have
Roman
to go.
Empire fell, the Dark Ages.
Later,
See you
Psycho.
around.
See you later, Psycho. I'd say if I had to make a statement, probably Renaissance level.
Okay.
So they're not amazingly long. They get to use some magic. Remember, the world is consistently changed and adjusted by the gods. So
Alright.
and also people tend to be dropped off from other planes onto this one. So there's going to be some level of technology sharing, but
Because yeah, the second
Suddenly,
well,
suddenly there's a guy from 2017 just walking around looking for Wi-Fi.
it's like
he died really fast.
He would
Um,
die very fast.
Absolutely. Okay, because I heard you say, running water, and before you made the amend of, I don't know if it's, technology or magic, I thought, we might come across trains! I would love
you-
to have a section that's just in a train car.
Are you not into trains? I would shout that if I had the chance.
I mean the technology level I'm working with is have you read the Discworld books?
One more time?
Have you read the Discworld books?
The world is flat.
Terry
On top
Pratchett.
of 4 giant turtles
Yes.
on top of it's on top of
It's turtles on top of turtles, all the
no,
way there.
No,
it's an elephant.
It's
on top of
4
turtles.
elephants on the back of a two-in the Great World Turtle, and the Discworld rests upon their backs,
Oh, you guys are... okay, I'm quoting something totally different.
which was also based on Terry Pratchett, as
Yeah.
far as I understand the way the story went. But basically, I'm kind of hitting that level of technology, so certain things have advanced. So it's not inconceivable there would be trains. There's a possibility that could happen, but
It's just they're not technology; they're more magical.
Yeah.
they could still be technology because steam is not that hard to work with. But
Fair enough.
it's definitely possible. It just depends on. I mean, remember this is Rule of Cool, the campaign, so
Yep.
it could happen, but it's gonna depend on exactly what you guys do. You guys haven't even hit you're level 3 with no grand quest line. You're simply trying to get home.
We're just trying to get home.
You guys,
what?
you guys are Bilbo Baggins right now.
Something I just remembered, actually. Just to fucking shorthand this. I've got an empty bag, and I actually have that my inventory. But I want to fill it up with, rocks, half-broken bricks. Because I want to use catapult without having to use, a turn to find something. So you got one guy looking for pebbles, you're going to have one guy looking for rocks. So
We're a bunch of homeless people.
you want me
walking
to
down.
roll
Here's the problem, though.
D4?
Here's the issue.
Yeah.
It
All right.
cannot be carried.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
would
use
have
my
to.
free object interaction to chunk a rock on the ground and flick the...
well,
or
your
shit,
your
just-
free object interaction would be to pull it out of your pack.
yeah.
So dropping it would not be your free object.
Dropping-
interaction. That would be an
Dropping an
additional
item... Dropping an object isn't a free item interaction. In fact, for Hockey's game, we've done that to where we could get around that.
You have
like-
you have drawn a weapon and also dropped it immediately afterwards, and then did something else to it. I don't think you have done that.
One sec.
You're not talking about just dropping it. You're talking about drawing and dropping it, and then acting on it.
Yeah. That doesn't break the rules at all.
All right.
On my end, anyways. Because there's also something that actually, I'm actually kind of glad this is coming up now, because it's a very popular thing where you animate objects and you have a bag of nails and you just throw a handful or caltrops, you throw it on the ground and you do on them, and then you all of a sudden you have spinning, whirling death nails.
So you open the bag, pull out the nails, drop them on the floor, and then animate them.
Yeah.
That sounds like more than 6 seconds. That sounds like considerably more than 6 seconds. It'll take you 3 seconds just to open the bag.
I'm not gonna go and take one of that kind of. They just don't care what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a really kind of...
Also, I'm trying to keep up with the rest of my party, so sorry if I'm stretching things a bit.
No problem. I'm actually trying to look up the details on... the full things on free actions. But I'm having a little bit of trouble finding this information.
See, I would love to take some of these like effects.
Oh, actually,
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so I was slightly mistaken. For the animated objects, most people just have the bag. They don't open the bag. They just toss the bag on the ground, and then they animate the objects in the bag. So I was a little mistaken on that.
Yeah, that's a little bit different, but no, I would also... Let's see.
Suddenly you turn into a fucking grenade.
Well, I'm not wearing myself, I also weigh more than 5 pounds, so catapult doesn't work.
Why you're gonna catapult yourself?
You also couldn't do it because you're holding yourself.
No, you're not holding yourself.
No, I am totally
You're holding
standing by
yourself
that.
up.
You are holding yourself.
My hands are free. My arms are not supporting my body.
You cannot throw yourself normally, so I don't think you can catapult yourself.
I am... Yeah, I can't throw myself because I'm not holding myself.
Okay, well, to give you an example, if you look at page 190 of the player's handbook, so interactive objects around you, some things you can do in tandem with your movement and action. Open or close the door. Not step through it, just open it. Withdraw a potion for your backpack. Not open it, just withdraw it. Pick up a dropped axe. Take a bauble from a table. Not drop the bauble, take the bauble.
What page did you say that was on?
190.
Mine's a little bit off. It's
in the combat section, a part of the order of combat, your turn.
Yeah, I'm under
bonus
casting
actions.
spell. Give me a sec to find it. But you were saying?
Well, so all these things refer to doing one small action with what you're doing. It is either drawing it or moving it or dropping it, but you're doing one of those actions. So, economy of movement says you're doing too many actions because it's going to take you longer than you think to do everything that you want to do. Because also remember, in order to cast this spell, you have to speak a line, do crazy hand movements, something like that, on the object after it is in position. So go put something in your pocket, and then pull it out, drop it, and do all that stuff and see if it takes you more than 6 seconds. Which I guarantee you it's going to.
If I didn't like you or I wanted to be spiteful, I'd grab this die on here and say, tell me a line to say. But there's no need to be like that.
Well, I guess the one thing we got to ask is how long is the spell? Like, how long does it take to cast?
But it doesn't tell us that. It just says, an action. It's like,
well, but remember, your entire turn... Yeah, your entire turn is 6 seconds. Mm-hmm. So if we can say that, you're doing it while moving, spells can take up to 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's when we have to sit here and go, okay, well, if it can take up to 6 seconds just to cast a spell... Actually, I am kind of curious. Casting time. It just says a single action. But there's nothing that says how long an actual action is.
Yeah, it just says an action. It's like, all right. But you can only give something numbers so long until it just becomes pretty unwieldy.
Yeah.
Like if an action was always no matter what 3 seconds, people would argue, I can swing a sword multiple times in 3 seconds. It's like, well, no, because you don't have the extra attack ability. It's like, no, but I can... It'd be a mess. So they have to have some level of obscurity.
Yeah, see, everything is listed as an action, but if you think of a turn taking 6 seconds, like that's the end result. So we can we can narrow it down as much as you like, but once again, I'm looking at stuff like, fish coins from your belt, plant a banner, stuff food in your mouth, throw a lever, take a book. But all of them are they break down the actions to single sets of movements. So they're not talking about multiple movements. None of these have more than 2 steps in them.
Mm-hmm.
Turn a key. Don't put a key into lock and turn the key. Just turn the key. So I don't know. I think it would depend on the situation. But, saying that you can open up a bag on your back, reach in, grab a brick, toss on the ground, then cast. That seems like a fairly long sequence of events.
I feel you. But, yeah, thinking about it now, that doesn't stop me from turning my 1d4 dagger into, admittedly using spell slots, every turn making it a 3d8. So, that's just, drop the dagger and cast it. Do you have any... I assume you don't have any arguments with that one? What do you mean,
No, it's a good question. That's a matter of looking at the looking at the entire thing, going, okay, is that something that works?
It's it's an object within 150 feet. I'll copy paste.
A dagger weighs 1 pound, so it fits that requirement. Straight line.
And again, that would be
That is
burning
kinda-
a spell slot every time.
What's the point of the dexterity saving throw?
If they... Yeah, Psycho actually had this question a while back in a guild shot. But if they make the dexterity... A lot of the confusion is at the end part there. In either case, both the object...
If you fail it or you succeed, you deal the damage, but it doesn't say...
You deal the... If you fail the save, the damage is done to the creature. If it makes the save, the damage is done to the object it hits. And because it made the save on its dex throw, it got out of the way, so it's going to hit the wall or
it says in either case, both the object and the creature.
Or
solid surface. Okay, I see that.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, oh no, even if you fail, it still does the 3D. It's like, no.
Yeah, it's just not worded well.
It's a bit of a jumble. Yeah, because it's trying to include 3 things using only 1 conjunction. So like the dagger would take the damage. It would have been better said the object will take the damage on the object and the creature will take a damage on a failed save, or blah. There's a bunch of ways they could phrase that.
Yep. Okay, I have a dog to walk and bed to reach, so I will see you another time.
I read. Thanks for the help.
Yep. Talk to you later.
And enjoyable as always.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun trying to kill you guys, and god damn it, you guys never die.
Nope. Sorry about that.
That's not too bad. Talk to you later.
Yep, bye.